Melo wasn't so mellow in New York the other night as Kevin Garnett got under his skin. Welcome into the Sporting News Studios. I'm Tom Vandervoort, here to talk about that incident with me, our NBA writer Sean Deveney. And Sean, just real quickly, what happened at the Garden the other night?
Well, it was a playoff atmosphere. Really, these are two teams that don't particularly like each other, the Celtics and the Knicks. And there was a pretty intense atmosphere. It was a game the Celtics really felt that they needed. And, of course, the Knicks have been sliding a little bit, so they felt like they needed it. And it was really the kind of atmosphere you don't often get in early January. Now, Carmelo, you're right. Garnett got under his skin. I will say that Garnett gets under the skin of a lot of players. You could go through a long list of guys who have gotten into scraps with Kevin Garnett. So probably not much of a surprise that he was able to get to Melo the way he did.
Now, from what I understand, Melo went outside the Celtics locker room and then went to the bus to try to confront Garnett. So obviously he really did get under his skin. Is that a big deal in your mind, or not such a big deal?
It's a big deal now, and I'll tell you why. Because there are recording devices everywhere, and because there's media everywhere, and there's Twitter. I mean, this sort of stuff used to happen more than people realize, 10, 15 years ago, but there just weren't pictures and videos of it all the time. So, that's something that really has changed. But also having the pictures and videos in the possession of the NBA office is a big deal as well, because they're able to see all these things.
Do you think the trash talk is a problem at all? I mean, or is it just guys, just every so often you have one of these things?
No, I think it's every so often. Like you say, look, Kevin Garnett, you can go down the list, Azza Pachulia and Charlie Villanueva, and there's no end of guys that Kevin Garnett has managed to throw off their game with trash talk, with physical play, and with probably saying some inappropriate things. That's what Carmelo Anthony seemed to indicate, that he said some things that were over the line. Well, he does that all the time, and this is part of Kevin Garnett's shtick. If you're rooting for his team, you like him. If you aren't rooting for his team, you probably don't like him, and you probably really intensely don't like him. But this is certainly stuff that we've seen before.
All right, very good. Listen, Sean, thanks so much for your time today. Really do appreciate it.
Thanks, Tom.